Hi, we're Amy and Nancy Harrington, sisters and co-founders of the Passionistas Project PAC. We're glad you decided to listen to the exclusive audio content that you have access to through your subscription. In addition to the Passionistas Project PAC, we host the Passionistas Project Podcast. We interview strong, empowered women who are following their passions to inspire other women to do the same. We asked some of the women we interviewed recently to tell us what they do to give back, to go along with the theme of our spring box, Passionistas Pay It Forward. First, we spoke with Marla Isaacson, a former marketing executive for corporations like American Express, WebMD, and Barnes & Noble. In 2004, she founded the website Like a Boss Girls for and about women to help and inspire them to make a living, make a difference, and make it big. In 2018, Marla rebranded her site as ASA, a podcast network for female thought leaders dedicated to promoting social progress through the oldest form of communication and storytelling, the spoken word. She explained that she turns to her own employees when she pays it forward.
By spending a whole lot of time with my team members who are younger than me and working with them to help develop them, both personally and professionally. Development of my resources, my human resources, to me, it's critical. I mean, I started that in when I was working for companies, but I am where I am today based on the team that have surrounded me. So developing them and helping them reach their potential, to me, that's how I pay it forward.
Much like Marla, Claudia Cordova Rucker draws upon her own experiences to pay it forward. She's the founder of the award-winning beauty oasis Aqua Skin and Nail Care and Estetica Mia Salon. And Claudia's purpose is to connect with entrepreneurs to work toward a shared vision of elevating work environments through ethical business practices, an open book business management model, and heartfelt leadership. Here's what she had to say.
I pay it forward with just the knowledge that I have in sharing it. I would say that that's the only way that I know how to pay it forward, is just sharing from my own personal experiences.
In 2014, Lindsey Gordon hit career dissatisfaction rock bottom, so she started doing any exercise she could find that would help her reflect on what was important to her and what she needed out of a job. After realizing she needed to share the results of her research with others, she founded A Life of Options. As a career coach, she works with analytically minded people who are feeling uninspired or crushed by an ill-fitting job, and it's also how she pays it forward.
Always say yes to meeting with new business owners or anybody who is thinking about starting a business. I will give them all my time to be able to answer questions, to be able to tell them the reality of what are the awesome parts about running a business, what are the not awesome parts about running a business, so that they can get all the information they need in order to hopefully thrive. So that's a huge part of how I see my job of paying it forward.
In 2014, Kayleigh Hernandez founded Roho after falling in love with a pair of beaded sandals in a craft market in Kampala, Uganda. Breaking through language barriers, Kayleigh teamed up with a Kenyan woman named Lydia and launched a company that focuses on social change by empowering women. Profits from Roho fund artisan development, women's and environmental initiatives in Kenya and the United States. Kayleigh has a global mission for paying it forward.
I pay it forward in my business. So we're working with these artisans. We are decking women out in the US in fabulous, unique, interesting products, and at the same time ensuring that these products are doing something meaningful, bringing people out of poverty in Kenya.
In 2009, Gerry McNeese turned her newfound love of hula hooping into a career. Gerry has trained over 1,000 clients at her Texas-based businesses Around Joy and the Hoop Shack. She offers handmade custom hoops, private and small group in-person hoop training sessions, and online hoop training and coaching to her long-distance clients. Gerry's mission is to help women learn to move the fun way, and she has a few ways that she pays it forward.
Sometimes I will just meet a woman. It might be at the store, it might be in line at the post office, and we'll get to talking about what I do, and they'll learn that I do a hoop, I'm a hoop instructor. Of course, they'll see my Jeep, because I have my Jeep wrapped with my business on it and stuff, and they'll make a comment, and I'll find out a little bit more about them, and then I'll say, you know what, I feel like I want to make you a hoop, and I'll just give them a hoop. I don't do that very often at all, but every now and then I just feel like God's telling me to do that. And then the other thing I do, this is really silly, but it just makes me feel good. And I hope, and I think, and people have seen me do it, is I'll see the baskets in the grocery store parking lots and they'll just like all slide everywhere sitting. And I'll just take 5 or 10 minutes out of my day after I put my little groceries up and I'll just take a bunch of baskets and I'll move them to the basket cart place because nobody else is. And I think it's a nice thing. And sometimes the worker would see me going, thank you. Wow. And I'm like, well, I could spend 5 minutes doing this. It seems like it's a worthy thing. And then sometimes, a couple of times, people have slowed down their cars and said, hey, that's awesome what you're doing right there. And I'm like, yeah, I just thought I'd do it. And then the other thing, my rainbow onesie, last year for the first time ever, I wore it out of my house and I went to Walmart and it was Christmas Eve. And everybody's rushing around and everybody's in a pissy mood because it's just so crowded. And I got so many people coming up to me going, that is awesome. You make me smile. You make me happy, blah, blah, blah. And then now I say, oh, I did? Good. Pay it forward. I said that to about 20 times that day. I said, pay it forward. Make somebody smile for me. Okay. And they'd say, I sure will. Everybody was happy to say that too. And then I did it at Costco one day and I did the same thing because I just didn't care. I was busy. I was like, I've never really gone to the Costco dress like this, but I don't care. I'm busy. And sure enough, some lady just came up. She goes, that makes me so happy. I went, oh, good. I'm glad it does. I said, will you pay it forward? She goes, I sure will. I will make somebody smile today because of you. And I was like, good.
How do you pay it forward? Share your thoughts with us and all the other women in our community in the Passionistas Project Facebook group. We're so excited that you've decided to be part of the Passionistas Project. We can't wait to hear about your passions and find ways to support you on your journey.